it's like there's a couple of stages here. One, you want to buy something, you're shopping for a book, you're looking for something, go to freeamerican.com, click on shop ZamZuu.com, and I'll have that link all over the site before evening. You go there and you order something. You order something online just like I do every day here, or you know, occasionally here. And you order a book. I picked up, using this system, I picked up WordPress for Dummies. And got it immediately. They took the money out of my checking account, and God, it was cheaper and easier than going down to the bookstore.
Especially with gas prices.
Right.
And so this is really, it's a real convenient way, and I think that's really the big deal, Clay, is that the convenience, people are looking for convenience nowadays. And with the price of gas going up, and just the inconvenience of going out to the stores, UPS delivers, Federal Express, the United Postal Services are doing very well, because now the brick and mortar has shifted to the click and mortar. You just go on your computer and you go to the store that you want and buy it, shows up at your door. You don't have to fight the snow, you don't have to fight the traffic, you don't have to fight the lines. I know for myself, I really do not like lines.
I've had a thing about standing in line for a few years.
I'm chiming in. This is Ron Smith. I'm listening very intently on everything that's being said, and I'm appreciating everything. And, one thing about ZamZuu is, if you're an avid NBA game attender or NFL game attender, you can actually go on ZamZuu on Clay's site and actually order your tickets online without standing in line. That's amazing. I just wanted to say that.
Are you a Dallas Cowboy fan?
Oh yeah, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. When I bleed blue. And what I'm starting to understand about the NFL is that I love the NFL, and I'm an NFC East guy. And if any team that goes to Super Bowl, I'm choosing NFC East. I just happened to, this past Super Bowl, I chose Pittsburgh, and being a Cowboy fan, that was hard for me to do, but I had to go with Pittsburgh to win, but they didn't win this time. But well, maybe since they had it at the Cowboy Stadium and they lost, maybe that's a good thing. I don't know, but if any Pittsburgh fans out there, just know that I was pulling for you for one time, and y'all let me down.
Now let me ask you to repeat now. If you're, I'm not particularly a sports fan. I deal in the news and current events. But again, if you're a sports fan out there, I'm sure we got a lot of them. How does ZamZuu help you with that?
Well, if you, that's an excellent point. More and more people are buying their tickets for the different sporting events and concerts and theater tickets. You can actually get those all on your site now, and print it out and take it to whichever venue. So if you're a sports fan, if you're NCAA and you want to get some tickets, you can actually go to your site. And Tickets Now is a reseller for Ticketmasters, and they're on the site. We've got Ticket Network on the site, and where you can actually go and pick your seat, and now you're getting cash back for that purchase, whether it's theater, whether it's concerts. You may have the hottest concert out there that you want to go to. Get it right there on your own site. Pick your seat and get cash back plus 30% of the commission when you make the purchase. If you like all hockey, it gives you access to every sporting event venue that's out there. And that's a great point. It's just tapping you into what you're already doing. and allowing you to get cash back and commissions for what you're already doing. And as mentioned earlier, over 700 retail stores. You know, it's got restaurants.com allows you to go out and eat, and instead of paying full price, you can get coupons. You know, $10, pay $10 and get $25 off coupons. You know, I mean, you can put in your zip code and it brings up your favorite restaurant. You print out the digital coupon, hand it to the waitress. Right there, they take $25 off the bill. So it's a very, very unique way to save money and make money at the same time for the ordinary, regular person. And so, yes, they can go to your site, and they can actually do that right on your site. Right now, they can go to your site, Clay, and do that on your site. We're also going to be giving away a free link that gives them, or a link that gives them their own free site where they can get cash back and commission. Folks, this business is actually free. The free agent is a free business that's a profit center to your home, and potential tax write-offs as well, owning your own business. And so you want to get your free site, and you want to consider coming on as a broker. They can do that right there on your site as well, Clay, and become a broker. They can be the one to give away the free sites. Do you have friends? Do you have family? Do you have people that you know or even don't know that you want to bless and give them a free site? Well, as a broker, you can give them a free site. They can shop, get commissions and cash back, and it's matched 100% to you as a broker. Just another stream of income coming into your home. We're all looking for ways to supplement our income. This is something that anybody can do. If I can do this, Clay, anybody can do it. And then as the rep, if you want to sell broker licenses, we're selling broker licenses to churches. Do you know anybody looking for a good fundraiser? This is an awesome fundraiser. The public school.
And you know, to be a broker, to run this like a business. So it's more than just a shopping service. You're running it as a business. It costs you basically $49 to get in and $49 a month. Is that right?
That's right. That's right. And then of course, you know, you can get the free agent site, and that's free. So you can actually get the free agent site for free. But if you want to work it like a business and be a broker and give away those free sites, yeah, that's the $50 one time and the $49.95, and that's become a broker. If you say, hey, Rick, I can see where this is the new distribution. You know, why build these big stores anymore? These big buildings are going away. You know, Circuit City is doing great online, renting and things, blowing it up on the internet. And so a lot of these big box stores we see today, next 5 years, you know, they're not going to be around. They're going to be all online, computer to computer, laptop to laptop. You know what's interesting, Clay? The site that you have on your site right now gives you access to more stores and more inventory than the local mall.
And if you're into survival, can you find heritage seeds on there? Can you find electric generators? Can you find solar panels? Can you find wind generators on this ZamZuu site?
Well, I know back in 1999, I was looking for generators, before 2000, and that threat is still hangs over our heads. And Home Depot, Cabela's, there's a number of different stores that are on the site where you can actually get those supplies and the equipment and receive cash back plus 30% of the commission. Yes, you can shop the same stores and just go and purchase them. And instead of just getting nothing for it, the product and a receipt, now you're getting cash back and commission. And so, yes, absolutely.
And
check your stores are on there.
And I like to add that what Clay has available right now is a free agent site and a rep site where people can actually join and become reps. And at the moment, Clay is not able to hand out those free agent websites. And if people are interested in getting one of those free agent websites, they can email me at ronaldsmith808 @gmail.com, and they can actually get their own free agent site. Again, that email address is ronaldsmith808 @gmail.com. And then when Clay is ready to start handing out his free agent websites, once he becomes a broker, then you can actually get those from Clay. So, and all you got to do is just email me and say in the subject line, send me information about the free agent website, and I will gladly send that off to you. Just thought I wanted to throw that in there.
Okay.
Currently,
And you know, my website's all over the my emails all over the website, so people can send click on that, and Taco just put ZamZuu in there, and I'll refer them to you.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, there's 3 keys to extreme wealth. As we're wrapping up here, 3 keys to extreme wealth, and the people that are listening heard it. One of the goals of our company is to create 10,000 millionaires by redirecting this wealth of the internet into your home. And not just for you, but generationally. That's one of our goals as a company, is to create generational wealth for listeners like we have on the call here with Free Americans. And this is an opportunity to actually go out and to seize that money and to fund Free American and to fund the different community projects that we have out there and the different things that we're doing. And the free revolution has begun. And so, but there are 3 keys to extreme wealth, and here they are. And when you're looking at any opportunity or any business, think about the 3. The first one is a mainstream trend.
All right. If you'll, Doc, if you'll cut your speakers down there or something, I'll bring you up here so we don't get an echo. I think I've got Doc Ayash on the phone with us. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, sir. I thought I'd bring you up and say hello because you're kind of responsible for all this. You're the one that's brought us all together, and I want to give you credit where credit's due. I really appreciate the work that you've been doing, Doc.
I appreciate you respond. I would like to thank our guests this morning and also congratulate you for the award you got from the Outreach Veteran Loan Administration. You got an award this week, and I was thrilled to get an email from them letting me know that your website got the award. So we are proud of what you're doing, Clay.
Thank you very much, Doc. Did you, would you like to give us a comment on ZamZuu, since this show is devoted for ZamZuu? And to me, you know, it's kind of like cutting the ribbons on a new mall down the street. For me. Here you go, folks. You know, here's the opportunity for you.
You have your own shopping mall on the cyberspace, and you will be able to take advantage of the 21st century style of saving money, making money, and the most important thing is saving time. And this is going to be a wonderful trend. It's going to be the trend of the future, and we are very excited about it.
Well, again, I appreciate your work, sir. I appreciate what you've done, and you've really done a lot here to bring people together with the KB Gold. And you know, this ain't trying to sell you gold. I mean, but if you want to take your money out of the Federal Reserve System and put it in the secure Swiss system, and instead of having your money in FRNs that continue to get more worthless every day, and you have it in gold, which continues to climb in value every day. That doesn't sound like anybody's trying to sell you gold. If somebody's trying to give you an opportunity the same way we're doing with ZamZuu. And on one chat room here, I've got a chat room full of idiots. They try to find something wrong with anything anyone does, anyone says, and they're nothing but idiots. Matter of fact, I think I'll just start blocking that site entirely, because you know, I don't need to hear negative comments. There is a chance here for us to become positive, and the work that we've done and my listeners have done to put the pressure on the state of Arizona to get Mark Taylor out of his little jail cell there have been successful. We can make a difference if we're all working together. We can make a difference. You know, this is a young man that's been held for an hour. I mean, for a year in a mental health facility. You know, after being wounded, shot 7 times at Columbine. It's you know, we've made a difference, folks. We are making a difference. This radio show is making a difference, and that's why we get all the hate calls. We're gonna shut you down. We're gonna stop you. No, they're not. No, they're not. All right, Doc. Thank you for your call. Let me go back to my guest.
Yes, and that's why this is going to be an opportunity for you to raise the money to do the things that you need to do, Clay. And that's what I see as the greatest benefit. And it's tapping into the mainstream, you know, wealth out there that's redirecting it to fund your cause, you know, Free American, and the great things that you're doing. And congratulations also. I echo Dr. Ayesh on the award that you received. And thank you, by the way, for your military service and serving this country and doing the things that you did.
Well, I didn't serve very long. They tried to kill me early on, and I turned down a pension, and probably the only decision I made that I regret. But there was no expiration date on that oath I took to defend the Constitution. And folks, if you're supporting the Free American, I mean, you can find all the people out there that got something against me. Oh, well, Clay thinks marijuana ought to be legalized. You're damn right I do. You know, Clay was in the militia. You're damn right I was. You know, that doesn't change anything, folks. You know, you don't have to. You're protected by the Constitution. So whatever religion you are, whether you're Jewish, whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, you know, I got no problem with any of you because you're covered under the Constitution. Just don't expect me to get down on my knees, stick my nose in the sand, my ass up in the air, and pray to Mecca. It ain't gonna happen. Okay?
You're doing the service right now with your radio show and the time that you put into this, and I just want to thank you personally for that what you're doing right now, and the people that you're actually providing information to. Information is so important, and the lack thereof, you know, leads to a lot of things that shouldn't happen. But you're actually providing and connecting. You know, and Dr. Ayesh also is a connector, and he connects people. And see, and that's one of the things that, you know, in this time frame of where we are right now, is people actually need to come together. And that's going to be critical, that people come together and not be divided, and so that we can do things that need to get done as a group. Because,
the elitists out there, the ones that have been profiting from all of the things, all of the companies that we've been talking about on here, all of the companies that are listed on ZamZuu, the elite have been profiting off of this, and they're sitting back in their Cadillacs and on their yachts, smoking their big cigars and laughing at your ass. This is the way to step back, take it back.
You know, and that's so true. And I really actually see ZamZuu as a wealth transfer tool. It is a tool that allows us to tap into what you were saying. You know, that wealth up there in the internet that, you know, is not locked down yet, and to transfer that wealth. Because people are doing the same thing. And as I was mentioning, there are 3 keys to extreme wealth, and one is a mainstream trend. The people who are listening to this on this call are actually hearing something ahead of the masses. Now, when in our lifetime have we been ahead of the masses? They've already spent the money. They're already doing this. The people who are listening on this call have a unique opportunity in history to actually get involved and actually redirect that money, into their projects, into Free American, into their homes. One of the keys is the mainstream trend. You're not changing their habits. The second key to extreme wealth, multiple streams of revenue on the same website. There's over 20 businesses. If you don't have a job right now, if you're looking at losing your job, and or you know someone who's lost their job, have them take a look at Clay's website. There's over 20 businesses that actually make you money. You take a look at it, it's going to blow you away. Multiple streams of revenue on the same website. And the third key to extreme wealth is residual income. Being able to do something one time and getting paid again and again. On the site, there's opportunities for multiple streams of residual income. Lastly, the founders of this company have a heart for people, like the ones on this call, Free Americans, ordinary people, the ones who are losing jobs that are going overseas, the ones who are struggling, the ones who are getting fired, the ones who don't have health care. ZamZuu has been set up to reach out to those people. When you really take a good look at this company, we're publicly traded. And you do the research, you do whatever you need to do, you go through the site. We don't own anything, we're just connecting people to the same vendors.
You brought up something. You brought up something that I want to deal on here. We got about 8 minutes remaining. The owners of the site. Who owns this? Where did it come from? What's their experience? What can you tell me about them?
Okay, my experience, I've been at the company now since 2004. The owners, Lloyd Tomer, Scott Tomer, and Ken Sorensen, they've been around. The company was founded in 2001, and they have a heart for the people. Coach Tomer is a former pastor, who I say is still pastoring. We are a publicly traded company, and so everything is out there. All the SEC information. We've got everything. A person can't ask a question that hasn't already been asked. Everything is out there. The stock is currently 4 cents. That's interesting because if we believe that everything is going online, people will be buying online. Normally, the companies are private, and by the time they go public, it's out of reach for the average person. Well, we're already public, and the stock is 4 cents. And we're connecting everyone to everyone out there. And so the founders of this company have ridden the storm. They've done everything they could to really be there for us, and have made a promise to our children's children that they will build a company that will be there generationally to pass generational wealth to our children's children. Clay, because I've been in the company since 2004, and when I had the privilege of serving with leaders like that are looking out to my children's children, and my daughter doesn't have kids yet, so I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm like, hey, she doesn't have kids yet. But when they say, we're going to make you wealthy, but our goal is to create Rockefeller, you mentioned this earlier, Rockefeller wealth, for your children's children, and then to not only talk it, but say, we're going to give you full major medical, life insurance, and a monthly salary. That's when I said, this is a company I can be committed to. This is a company, in fact, this is what I've been doing full-time since 2005. And I wanted to make sure that it would work for me before I would tell anyone else. And it's working for me since 2005. And we caught that first trend of travel. The top 20 earners averaged $2.5 million. And I thought I had a toy. I looked around, and I was doing a lot of community work at the time. And I saw these guys making that money. And I said, you know what, if I could channel that money into my community project, into my church project, or dry as a whistle, then, that's a great thing to be able to make money by processing. So I said, as a community person, and that's why I really appreciate what you're doing with Free American, and redistribute this money and rechannel it to fund Free American, and that's the heart of the founders of this company. That's their heart, is to help the little guy, who the jobs are going overseas. How can we help that little guy win? who's losing their benefits. How can we help that little guy win? That's what this is all about. We can only do it if we come together as a group. And I always call, this ZamZuu and being able to tap into the money that's making Expedia and Travelocity and Amazon a lot of money. I always call that a leak in the system, and where we can actually tap that leak and fund our projects. And so, but the founders of this company are men of integrity, men of courage, and you remind me a lot of them, Clay, when you talk about battling against the system, because they're willing to stand up and fight, and to battle, because whenever you reach out to pull a group of people together to help the little guy, you can expect a fight. And they're more than able. They've ridden the test of time and have won my loyalty. And I'm sure as you take a look at this company and the listeners on this call find out more about ZamZuu, they'll win the people's loyalty as well, because it's all good. It's free. You can't beat free.
And I like to chime in before we go off air, is for Clay's listeners to go to his site and do the research, join as a broker and become a part of the movement, because that's what it is. It's a movement, and I think Clay deserves everything that he wants and needs. So I say go to his site, become a broker, become a rep, and let's just turn this thing around. And again, if you want detailed information, you can email me at ronaldsmith808@gmail.com, and I got a list of links that will actually explain the business to you. And let's just give Clay a lot of support, because I believe in what he's doing, and I think he's an amazing American.
I really appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that, and this is an opportunity for everyone. It's and to me, this is what it's really about. It's if it's good for me and my children, then it's got to be good for you and your children. That's what our Constitution was all about. That's why I'm so adamant in defending it, and it is under attack right now. But it's not a matter, it's not I don't think of it as a revolution, because it's ours. We got a constitutional republic if we can keep it. If we can keep it. And we can't keep it if we're going back and go, well, Clay said this, Clay did that. I'm a conservative. Oh, I'm a liberal. Oh, I'm black. Oh, I'm white. We don't have to be fighting for each other. By the way, would you tell me what your ancestor's name was?
Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings. We're direct descendants from that union. And, like I said earlier, I learned of this 8 years ago. And even before that, Clay, I always felt something special inside of me. And I think that as I learned more about Thomas Jefferson, I learned how similar we are. We like music, we like partying, and we like women. And we like architecture.
That's right. And this is one of the your ancestor is one of my only heroes.
Wow.
Thomas Jefferson, as far as I'm concerned, he created the Thomas Jefferson Bible. He created the Declaration of Independence. He created everything. And you are, I am honored to know you. I'm honored to be friends with you. I'm honored to be working with you.
I'm the feeling is mutual, Clay, and I just can't wait to meet you one day. And you're from Fort Worth, and you may not be a sports fan like I am, but I still think that we got a close bond, and I like to build on that.
Hey, I'll go with you to Dallas Cowboys Stadium anytime.
All right, now working on getting a suite up in that stadium, man, and we can have dinner and we can enjoy each other's company, and hopefully we can bring a lot of people with us.
All right, and let me give you a quote from your ancestor, Thomas Jefferson. If you ever allow a private bank to issue your money, the bank and the corporations that spring up around it will leave your children homeless